MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Number 48, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. W moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of...
Back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Hey, great forehand stop. But he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take an extra step. I don't mind that, though. That's a great job to make sure he got a good handle on it and get off a good throw to get the out.
So digging in now, A.J. Valido, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. This is line to left. W is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Travis Blondie, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
So striding forward now, Gregorio Ortiz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan, Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What do we need to know about this lineup, Dero?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Jorge Nunez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Jeffrey Bellamy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. At the plate, Mike Hayes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Mike Hayes.
And now pitch on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
That's it. The right field.
Stepping in now, Jake Owens. 0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Hal Hale. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Day inside the third base bag, a fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
So now to the plate, Adrian Esparza, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Now the 2-0 home. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
And he got him. Into the box, Randall Mad Dog, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The pitcher.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Into the box now, Travis Blondie. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Mad Dog rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That's a monster at bat right there. A one-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Plate now, Brian Hannon tried to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A pause and the 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
The batter, the center fielder, Bo Law. Into the box, Bo Law. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Ortiz is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Tennessee leads it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Nick W., and they'll need him to get something going here. The left fielder.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over some.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Stepping in now, Spud Wallace, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season, and the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
To the plate now, Ike Bellamy. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings. In now, Bruce Rosenthal, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Digging in now, Zane Oaks. First pitch on its way. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. High in the air out to center field. Law will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-2. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, A.J. Pulido.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The catcher, number 2, Mike Hayes.
Now at the plate, Mike Hayes. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
The batter, the right fielder, Jake Owen.
Into the box now, Jake Owens.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt here. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straight. Open it up to 6-2 now.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Now batter.
Esparza. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
At the plate now, Randall Mad Dog.
He swings and grounds it to short.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tennessee is on top here, 6-2. Now batting, number 48. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
The pitcher.
Here's the pitch.
Number 48. Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Nope. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Valido is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Standing in, Jorge Nunez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the pitcher, Travis Blondie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 22.
Now to the plate, Brian Hannon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch down the first baseline. Bases are empty. 1 man out. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory, and he'll put this away for the second out.
The center fielder, number 4.
At the plate, Bo Law, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Stepping in now, A.J. Valido, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Hit hard. Weak grounder back to the mound. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jeffrey Bellamy, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Reined in. And that's the first down.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick W.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick W. He singled his last time up. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Spud Wallace will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Behind 0-2 now. Wallace makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Mike Hayes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now a hard liner towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Owens. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. W will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Hal Hale.
Ready to take his hacks again, Hal Hale, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's ball 1. 1-1.
Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ike Bellamy.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And it's 1-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fouled away. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And it's fouled away. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bruce Rosenthal is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Called strike 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Another full count pitch home. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his
ready now, Zane Oaks. He flew. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Rosenthal, base runner at first with 1 out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2-0 on the way.
It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
2-2. Fouled off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And this one's in the dirt. Ready with the 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-2. This is flared out towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Eddie Diaz will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Adrian Esparza. First pitch on its way, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. W has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Randall Mad Dog.
Ready for another shot now, Randall Mad Dog. Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Diaz, 33 years old. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate, Travis Blondie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball down below the knees. Brian Cannon would be next. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So coming to the plate, Gregorio Ortiz. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a line drive base hit to left field. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jorge Nunez.
In now, Jorge Nunez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Jeffrey Bellamy. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. None out, runners at first and second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
First and second here with nobody out. Fouled away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Nick W. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. The 0-2 pitch.
Oh. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 99. Wallace.
Stepping into the box, Spud Wallace. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. A 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
From the stretch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Okay.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle. Count remains full. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Cannon. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 2, Bo Law.
Now at the plate, Bo Law. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Plate now, A.J. Valido. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Dean Staples gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Staples.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Ike Bellamy.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Ball and 2 strikes now. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 41, Bruce Rosenthal.
Now in the box, Bruce Rosenthal. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hey! 2-2 now. Smoke toward the hole. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Zane Oaks.
Settling in now, Zane Oaks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Mike Hayes.
Mike Hayes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line, and no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Jake Owens. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Nobody out, runner on first. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And this will bang up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The bat, number 1.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. W is there. Let's see if they try it. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
Adrian.
Ready once again, Adrian Esparza will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
That's the human. An element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And the second run will score as a potential rout is on. It's now 8-2.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Stepping in now, Randall Mad Dog as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Brock Sanders will look to provide a little.
Into pinch hit. Number 18.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Hit out towards second, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Tyler Cunningham will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tony Rice will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Bellamy will put this one away. Quentin Walls is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Standing in, Tony Rice. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in, Jorge Nunez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Bo Law. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. W is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The left fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, A.J. Valido. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. In now, Mike Hayes. He homered earlier, and it's Justin Martinez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ortiz is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So Justin Martinez will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Number 49. Justin.
Ryan Greenberg enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Ryan Greenberg.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Nick W. comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Right side hit hard, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
third baseman, number
So now to the
99.
plate, Spud Wallace, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
1-1.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now back, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Ike Bellamy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Thunder have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, Deoder. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Tennessee took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Travis Blondie gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Number 48 permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tides and the Dragons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Casey Lockhart, the D.C. native, will be on the mound to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do If he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
That accepts the third baseman, Dominic Durazo.
Set to get his day started, Dominic Durazo, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Batting third, the right fielder, Duke Wang.
Now at the plate, Duke Wang. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kellogg is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Drew Land starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So digging in now, Bryce Lewis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Coming to the plate now, Bill Stokes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale's a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2-2.
hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Debo, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Sam Quintero comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Stokes leads off first with one away. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Still even at 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Wynn takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that. But he clearly had it under control.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Frankie Fernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Two out with the man at first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Collins is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping in, Peter Wynn. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Peter Wynn.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
That is it. The left fielder, Julius Collins.
At the plate, Julius Collins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
pulled high in the air out to left field. Lewis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
At fifth, the first baseman, Benji Rojas.
Into the box now, Benji Rojas, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Bo Jay. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And that misses, 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jorge Veras.
Stepping up now, Jorge Veras. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
To third. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Logan Wagner. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2.
misses for the second ball.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding into the box, Reggie Kellogg, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Line to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So striding in, Clark Pike. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Felipe Durango. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jay will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting up, the pitcher, Drew Land.
The pitcher, Drew Land, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Second base, Parker Floyd.
Striding in once again, Parker Floyd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Third inning, no score to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Casey Lockhart.
For Mercury, the pitcher, Casey Lockhart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Now,
he might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. He is out.
The left fielder, number 1, Bryce Lewis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Lewis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Bill Stokes. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. That's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in, Sam Quintero. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fastball well outside.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
To the plate now, Frankie Fernandez. So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready. Here's the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
3 runs already home here. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And the pitch. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
At the plate now, Bo Jay. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0. Leading off the inning, Dominique Durazo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. That's too high, ball 2. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Into the box now, Duke Wang. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Ready for another chance, Peter Wynn. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. The pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Here's the pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Pops this one up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Mercury leads this one 3-0. Striding in, Jorge Veras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it is on 3-0.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Struck him out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So stepping in, Logan Wagner. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Coming to the plate now, Reggie Kellogg, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Julius Collins.
Julius Collins.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-1 to count.
Comes set with the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
0-2, here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Benji Rojas, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a and he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
3-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Now batting, number 10.
At the plate, Clark Height. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Slowly down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the center fielder, Felipe Durango.
So striding forward now, Felipe Durango. Ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Casey Lockhart.
The pitcher, Casey Lockhart.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, left fielder, Lewis.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bryce Lewis will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Full count now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Lifted in the air out to right. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass game.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels. With the ball bouncing over for an automatic double, put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Stepping in now, Bill Stokes, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. Now a look and a throw back to second. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Pickoff play at second, and a dive, but he's back in. One out and a runner on second base. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound two balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
A changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Sam Quintero, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Willie Cole will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Willie Cole.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So now to the plate, Parker Floyd, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Dominic Durazo.
Digging in once again, Dominique Durazo. He's set. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely. As a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Complete now. Duke Wang. Pitch inside the throw. Throw won't get him. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
Nasty two.
Popped him up. Fernandez has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, Peter Wynn.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Peter Wynn. He is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after.
Shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. The Dragons are out in front 3-1. Michael Robinson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Robinson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frankie Fernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, but it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Bo Jade. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in now, Jorge Veras. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Into the box, Julius Collins. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Ian Slowey comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Standing in now, Benji Rojas. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
No outs, nobody on. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Fouled off. changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Clark Height. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Now batting, Felipe Durango. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Kenji Suzuki will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He pops it up. Veras over to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a one-run ball game. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Dragons are out in front here, 3-2. Rod Grace gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now at the plate, Logan Wagner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Logan Wagner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 3. Reggie Kellogg.
Now to the plate, Reggie Kellogg. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now back. The pitcher, Ian
Jack North will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And there's ball 2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Durango is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 1, Bryce Lewis.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bryce Lewis. Here's the first pitch to him. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. A swinging strike 3 in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. Tracy Stewart has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Tracy Stewart.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Parker Floyd.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1.
2-1.
Swing and a hard liner to center field. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
At the plate now, Dominique Durazo. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation in his face. Standing in, Duke Wang. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Digging in to try it again, Peter Wynn, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
At the plate, Julius Collins will try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with two down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Home half of the eighth straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Dominic Harrison is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Bill Stokes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but game tied and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
At the plate, Sam Quintero slapped hard the opposite way. Collins is there, and he'll bring this one in. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Ready now, Frankie Fernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Frankie Fernandez becomes out number 2 this inning. So now to the plate, Bo James, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The set and the 2-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Benji Rojas.
The first baseman, Benji Rojas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. It's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
A 1-1. It swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2-2 the count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 10.
Stepping into the box, Clark Height. Here's the first pitch to him. Set to deliver the 0-1. Liner towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Durango.
Stepping in now, Felipe Durango, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. The 0-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? Oh, and he has some trouble with it. To second for one. Chad Taylor will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Taylor.
A ball and no strikes. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. The 2-0. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Cristobal Leone enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. So coming to the plate, Jorge Veras 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside, ball one.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. It's a fastball down below the knees. Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-0 offering.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Here's the 3-1. And that misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now in the box, Logan Wagner. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. In there, and it's even at 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone. Reggie Kellogg waits on deck. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Reggie Kellogg, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Junior Beltre will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Beltre.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. The 0-1 offering. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Still 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A.J. Dillon takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and set to go is the second baseman, Parker Floyd. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now back, first base, Dominic Durazzo.
Now at the plate, Dominic Durazzo. First delivery to him on the way. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. fouls this one off. Dillon playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Here's another 0-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Duke Wang. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0.
Ball, that's out. Count 3-0.
Peter Wynn would be next. The 3-0. Strike taken up in the zone. Two out, nobody on. Lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Digging in, Peter Wynn comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw, runner back safely. Another throw over, being especially careful here. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on it. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The set and the 1-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground at third. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. And that's going on to second now with 2 gone.
The left fielder, Julius Collins.
Into the box now, Julius Collins, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Collins slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Settling in now, Benji Rojas. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Now a third runner heading for the plate. Now the relay home. And he is in there.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
Justin Upchurch is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Into the box, Clark Pike, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lewis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Louisiana is out in front here, 6-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Clark Levy takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Number 58.
Leading off the inning, Bryce Lewis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, the second baseman, Bill
Stokes.
At the plate now, Bill Stokes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. This is foul right side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in now, Sam Quintero. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Yanked on the ground down the line. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
6-3 the final score today. Cristobal Leone earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Clark Levy records the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.